Well, as Miles Davis would say, what can I say about the book? It's the book, man. So let's take a look inside and see a page we haven't done before. I have a feeling we did do this dog. I can't recall. I don't think we did this, but we may have. And this is a really important part because this gives us the way to turn three-dimensional heads. So let's take examples of making a sphere or an egg shape, putting guidelines on it, and then tilting that egg and then adding features to it. And then you can build upon that to make any character. So let's see what that's like. Let's take the magic pad here. I just tore the book. Dang, I'll have to get another edition now. Look at that. Let's take the pad here, and sorry for the glare, but I'll keep that open so I can see it. And get one of the magic pencils here. So we're going to try something a little bit different than usual. This blue stick pencil here, Aqua Monolith. What does it draw like? I can see that. You can see it. So when you draw the sphere like this, that's just a circle. But once you put a guideline on it, if you just do a guideline like this and this, that's still a flat circle. But if you turn that in space, what you're doing then is drawing an ellipse here and in the back, and then ellipse here and continue around. So this one is the front and this one is the front, and that's what you're going to anchor everything on. So then your next drawing of the sphere just has this and this, and you add an eye on this side, and the same distance you add an eye on this side, and you come down like that, and then you can put pupils in it like this, and then your next step, having done that with your eye here and here and your eyeballs like this, is to add a nose. Now if you're going to make an animal, you put a line across like that, and that's the muzzle, and then you might put the nose at the end like this. It could be a round nose, a little highlight on it, and the rest of the muzzle comes out like this, and maybe it goes back, and this line goes up because he's smiling. A little bit of cheek on the side, and then open the mouth. So depending on your style of drawing, this mouth can go down like this and come up like that, and nice tongue action here, and a lower lip like this. And then just as we've done before, you put a little heavier line at the top, add eyebrows, and maybe this is a little, or middle, this could be a teenage bear. So that's what you can do with a circle. If you're drawing using an egg shape, more elliptical, you would have this shape, and maybe it's bottom heavy. If you come down like that and go straight across, that's just a flat shape. But if you were to turn it, And now your circle, now your guideline is following the shape of the egg that way and this way. And once you have your guidelines like this, now you can add, maybe you want circle eyes for this guy. Little squatter. Your distance, and maybe his eyes are a little bit crossed like this. And then having done that, now you can add whatever features you want to add. Maybe this is a human type character. He's got a little nose like this. And if he's smiling, his cheeks are up. And then this would come down like this, go across underneath the nose. And his mouth is open, and then a line comes down from that side. And maybe we see his teeth and nice big fat tongue. And his eyebrows are up here. Remember the trick? Just put another shape around the eyes and go up. And as high as you want it to go, that's where his eyebrows are. And maybe he's got a tousle of hair like that, because maybe he's a wacky character. And you could say, well, I want his ears to go from the middle of his eye to his nose, and maybe they want to stick out. Maybe you want his ears to go out like this. In which case we would see it on the other side, just a little bit like that. And then his lower lip would come out like this. And he might even have some cheek like that. That comes down here. So that is how we can do characters based on an egg shape and a sphere. You start here and just add on to it. And the last part of the lesson that you guys can do would be, how does this look when you tilt it down? So now your egg is tilted like this. And your guideline does that. And this. And then you draw the eye on that guideline like that. And his nose sticks out a little bit like this, and he's still smiling. You wouldn't see that much of his teeth, but you would still see his tongue here. You might even see his lower teeth. And then his cheek comes like that. And your rule says that his ears stick out, so there's his ears. And we might see a little bit of it on that side. And then the top of his hair it just radiates out from the middle. But that would be how you would tilt his head down. So anyway, try these exercises for yourself and keep drawing and keep having fun. We'll see you next time.